Mark Twain. He said it usually takes more than 3 weeks to write a good impromptu speech. Well, fortunately for you, I stumbled across that quote yesterday. I also stumbled across a quote from forget the name now. And he said that a good acceptance speech should be shorter than anyone dared to hope. So given that I haven't had 3 weeks, and given Lord Reading's advice, I will promise to keep this very brief. I do want to take time to thank the PSDA Board of Directors so very much for honoring me with this very special award. I can say with all sincerity that it's been my privilege to be a part of this association. And my contributions have really been my reward. But being recognized for those contributions in this very public way, in front of so many people that I admire and respect, is going to be a very special moment in my life that I'll never forget. I'll also never forget the day that I learned that I would be the 2010 Member of the Year. It was February 8th. I was sitting at my desk. It was a very busy day. I had 2 online conferences and a meeting where we were discussing some new technology that we wanted to work into the software. I had let that day just slip by. I had unopened mail on my desk. I was going through emails after 5 trying to catch up, and I got an email from Mr. Joe Webb. Now, I've never told Joe this story before, but I opened the email, and Joe said, "Julie, congratulations on being honored as the PSDA Member of the Year." I said to myself, what? I was stunned. I reread it to make certain that I didn't misread, that it wasn't somebody else that he was telling me about. Joe went on to say that he got Peter's letter that day, and he was assuming and crossing his fingers that I had gotten mine as well. Well, all of a sudden, that unopened mail took a very heightened sense of importance. I reached in and found the 2 recognizable orange logos of the PSDA. One I could tell was a bill, so I didn't know that one. The other one was a letter from Peter. And Peter says, "The PSDA Board of Directors unanimously agree that you deserve and should be honored as the Association's 2010 Member of the Year." Well, thank you, Peter, for that confirmation, and also thank you for the kind words that followed. My company joined what was then the NBFA in 1988, and my first association event was right here in Baltimore in 1989. My first annual meeting was in my hometown of New Orleans in about 1990. My first mid-year planning conference was 1993 in Dallas, and my first CEO summit was in 1999. Ever since each one of those events, I have never missed another. They have been very important to my development in this career. I always look for ways to contribute, and through those contributions, I gained more than I could have ever imagined. I've learned so much. I've made so many enduring friendships, and my company has benefited in ways that I nor my company could have otherwise without this association. So to you, Joe, thank you for that wonderful surprise on a Monday afternoon, and thank you for what I understand was your nomination. Thank you, Peter, and the entire PSDA Board of Directors for this honor, which I will always cherish. The last quote will be from Franklin D. Roosevelt, which I know is kind of risky in this room. However, Franklin said, as far as acceptance speeches, they should be sincere, they should be brief, and then be seated. So on that note, I want to say thank you once again, and I hope you all have a wonderful and memorable